With problem 19, we have function f of x is 4x, g of x is x squared plus 1, and h of x is 1 over x. For what value or values of x is h of f of g of x, 1/4. Now this problem has to do with function composition, so we need to begin to reconstruct the function composition h of f of g of x. So let's start with h of x, which is 1 over x, and so h of f of x would be 1 over 4x. And for h of f of g of x, we're just going to replace the x in h of f of x with g of x, yes. And so now we have our final form of h of f of g of x. It's 1 over 4 times the quantity x squared plus 1. And we could also write that as 1 over 4x squared plus 4. And we want to know when, for what values of x, is this equal to 1/4. So we set it equal to 1/4, and you can do a number of different things here. You can cross multiply. But because I know that 1 over 4 is equal to 1 over 4 times the quantity x squared plus 1, I could rewrite this in this way. 1/4 times 1 over x squared plus 1 is equal to 1/4 times 1. Since the 1/4s are the same, I know that 1 over x squared plus 1 is equal to 1. And since the numerator is 1, then I know that the denominator also has to be 1, since 1 over x squared plus 1 equals 1. So x squared plus 1 equals 1, and therefore x squared equals 0, and the only time this is going to happen is when x is equal to 0. So we can begin to check now from the inside out. G of 0 is equal to 1 because 0 squared plus 1 is 1, and f of g of 0 is really 4 times 1, which is 4, and h of f of g of 0 would be 1/4, and that's what we get. So the answer to this question is A. And this is an example of function composition, which is a very important topic in studying calculus, pre-calculus, and beyond.